For Essay 2, you are going to be working on a research essay where you develop an argumentative essay. It says, for this assignment, you will research and write a documented essay on a real-world problem of your choice. You must demonstrate your ability to construct an argument and establish credibility through the selection and use of appropriate support. That said, you will be required to pitch 3 topics to me, and from there, I will let you know which topic that you are approved to use. When you're thinking about topic selection, you should consider real-world problems that interest you, perhaps related to environmental concerns, social issues, public health, technology and society, or economic inequality. You will work in small groups this week to brainstorm topic ideas, which will then lead you to your Sunday assignment where you will pitch 3 topics from which I will approve you for one of the 3. I often encourage students with their topic pitch to let me know which is their first, second, and third choice, to rank those for me so that I'm aware. But I don't allow many students to do the same topic. In fact, I try to keep it pretty diverse. So the sooner you get it in, the sooner and more likely you are to be approved for what it is that you want to research. With your research, you will conduct thorough research using the college library databases. You must use a minimum of 5 scholarly sources, all found through Valencia College's library. You are not going to use Google or Google Scholar. If you cannot find it in our library, then you aren't going to be able to use your topic. One of the things that I always suggest to students when they are pitching topics is to do a quick search in the library to make sure that there are in fact sources for the topic they're wanting to pitch. If you can't find sources in the library prior to your topic pitch, then you don't want to pitch that topic. Thesis development. Make sure you develop a clear, arguable thesis statement that presents your position on the chosen problem. It should also meet the standards of a thesis statement where there's a topic, a position, and a rationale. You should consider your audience a formal, academically aware audience that otherwise fits your essay and rhetorical context. For structure, we are going to follow the classical argument paper. This is the structure that you are required to use. You'll have an introductory paragraph, which provides a hook and then narrows down to your thesis, a little bit of background, then a narration paragraph where you're really going to provide the context and background of whatever your real world problem is. Then in your confirmation section, which will roughly be 3 paragraphs, you are going to present your case on what your real world problem is and what should be done to fix that problem, or what attention should be paid to that problem. Then in your next section, you'll have usually only 1 paragraph where you will present a counter argument and refute it. And then in a final paragraph, you will have your conclusion. You are required to follow this organizational structure. You will use MLA 9 for your documentation. Basic requirements, 5 articles that you find using the Valencia College databases. I've provided you a list of potential databases that will be helpful to you that are good starting places. You will have a minimum word count of 1,200 words and a max of 1,500 words. So make sure you're paying very close attention to that word count. You are required 7 to 9 paragraphs. So if you look back at the essay structure and organization section, we do 1 intro paragraph, 1 narration, 3 confirmation, 1 refutation, and 1 conclusion. That's going to be your 7 paragraphs. Notice that you have a range on narration and refutation. That's how you would make it to 9 paragraphs. You are required at minimum 1 intro, 1 narration, 3 confirmation, 1 refutation, and 1 conclusion. So make sure you're following this closely. You'll need a thesis statement that clearly presents your argument regarding the topic you've chosen. And again, your topic has to be approved by me. All your body paragraphs will include a topic sentence that demonstrates a clear relationship with the thesis and provides a provable point that you will prove through at least 2 pieces of evidence from your research. When choosing evidence for each paragraph, it's best to use quotes rather than summarizing and paraphrasing. I expect you to use quotes. You will need a works cited page along with in-text citations. You're going to use third-person point of view. This is an academic essay, and we're taking an academic tone, so third person for this one. You'll maintain present tense unless you're looking at something. If you're providing details about something that is historically in the past, then you can go into past tense. Then you'll want to make sure you proofread and edit carefully. I've provided you a list of all of the assignments for this project and what their due dates are. We'll be working on this for about 4 weeks. This week, you're really going to work on developing a topic and pitching it. Then the following week, you will work on your source evaluation, where you will go out and find your research sources and you will evaluate how you're going to use them in your paper. That is a hefty assignment. It's the only assignment that you have due that week for a reason. You should be spending your time wisely. You will have an outline, a rough draft, a peer review, a final draft, and then the final step will be a research essay report out, where you will create a video where you talk about what it is you researched, what you found out, what you'd still like to know. I hope this video helps you understand the assignment, and if you have questions or need help, please let me know.